Next February, 10 teenagers are going to get a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to travel and then some, taking part in an expedition to the Antarctic.
Can you imagine seeing these when you're a teenager? Yeah. So what will happen is, lucky enough to be selected, will fly to the Argentinian capital, Buenos Aires, then on to Ushuaia, the southernmost city in the world.
And from there, it's just the tricky boat voyage through the notorious Drake Passage before finally arriving on the Antarctic Peninsula. We can speak now to adventurers Phoebe Smith and Dwayne Fields, who set up this project, along with John Vasey, whose family's trust have provided support. All three are in Hemel Hempstead for us this morning. Good morning to you. God, the weather's not great in Hemel Hempstead, is it?
It's a little bit snowy, but that's exactly what we like, luckily.
It's well prepared. Okay, so Phoebe, tell me about this. There'll be a lot of kids up or a lot of parents watching thinking, how do I get my teenager to the Antarctic? How's this going to work? How are you going to select them?
Oh, what we want is everyone to make our jobs really, really hard. So we're looking for deserving 16 to 18-year-olds who can be 19 by the time we travel in February 22. And we're looking for young people that would not get a chance to do this. So disadvantaged backgrounds, definitely. But we're looking for parents, social workers, maybe youth offending officers, teachers, anyone who knows some young people who really cares about the environment and would love to make a difference given the chance. And we're asking them to nominate, fill in a very simple form, be available 26th of February 2022, and get the nomination in within the next 2 weeks. They're not going to have to pay a penny, but they are going to have to pay it forward by taking part in an environmental initiative in their own community. So by nominating someone from your community, both they will benefit from the trip and your community will benefit from some kind of project they'll be involved in.
Wow, I mean, it does sound brilliant. I mean, Dwayne, there'll be kids watching this morning saying, I haven't got a chance of getting a place on a scheme like that. You know, this sort of thing always goes to other people. What do you say to them?
I'll say to them, well, look, get your name down, put your name on the list, make sure we know who you are, what you're about, what you stand for, and the difference that this opportunity will make to you and your community, and that's the best way to give yourself a chance of making it happen. Now, we know for sure if you don't put your name down, if there's someone who knows you doesn't nominate you, you know for a definite you're not going to get to go. Get your name down. It's a simple form. It's your name, it's your contact details, and it could be as little as 1 line and as many as 20 lines, or as much as you'd like to write as to why you should go.
Okay, look, it all sounds very exciting, but it's going to be cold, and it's going to be tough. Okay, so let's find out. Let's just get a bit of a reality check. Dwayne, maybe you can pass the microphone to John, and we can find out from someone who's actually been to the Antarctic, not Antarctica. Okay, John, what's it going to be like? How do you keep warm?
It's going to be freezing, but I think fortunately Dwayne and Phoebe have got a fantastic sponsor in Craghoppers who'll be providing some fantastic equipment. And Dwayne and Phoebe will be leading the trip and making sure everyone's safe.
Why is this, John? Why is this? How is this going to change someone's life? I mean, we look at the pictures and think we're going to be in awe, but it does something to you as a person, doesn't it? If you love travelling to any place, but going somewhere like this, so remote, that's not just discovering different civilizations and having contact. This is a life-changing experience. How did it affect you?
It is life-changing, but I think particularly for these youngsters, it's going to be life-changing because it's something that some of them won't have even dreamed of. And I think that's one of the important things. It is going to be dreamed for some, but for some, they're going to be the sort of young people who just never thought they'd be able to go on an expedition to Antarctica. And that will change them for the rest of their lives. It will give them confidence. It will mean that they're going to fulfill their potential for the rest of their lives. At the same time, there'll be a legacy where they pay it back to society and to their peers and inspire other young people to do great things.
Phoebe, just explain what they'll do when they're actually there, the lucky 10.
So they're going to be taking part within some citizen science projects. We're going to have marine biologists, ornithologists, deep-sea divers, mountain guides all on board. They're going to be helping take part in the citizen science, so that's collecting water samples, doing surveys on the seabirds that we see, but they're also going to be getting to do some really cool activities, so snowshoeing on pristine wilderness, meeting penguins face-to-face, seeing whales breached by the side of their Zodiac boat. It really is going to be an unforgettable adventure and a great one for the CV, at a point in their lives of many of these young people where they could go either way. So we're really hoping to catch their imagination and give them something to talk about in job interviews and to care about the environment and to become ambassadors for the next generation of adventurers.
Oh, it does sound great. Would you consider extending it to people in their 40s and 50s, Naga, and I want to know?
You're welcome to join us, you just got to have a little bit of money.
Well, look, have a great time selecting them and have a great process, and then we'll hear about the trip, I'm sure, next February. Have a good day.
Thank you very
Keep
much.
warm.